So here we are, the very first series of In the Window Seat, and all the way from Northern Ireland, we have Graeme and Louise, Vegas. Cheers. So, evening, guys.
Cheers. How's it going?
What you got there? What's the drink of choice?
Over.
And a gin with apple tango.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Random.
Red wine for me.
Oh, white wine for me. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
So,
Cheers.
so, so, cheers and Vegas. Cheers. So, tell us about you guys, because we see your videos, but what don't we know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, my name's Graeme. I'm 51, going on 15. Um, I live in Bangor, as we both do, Northern Ireland, and yeah, married to Louise for what, 17 years now.
Oh, we had to think about that.
Yeah.
That was dangerous territory you were entering there, Graeme.
I know. Yeah. What if you get the wrong year? But yeah, 17 years.
And where did you meet?
Wow, that's a funny well, not really a funny story, but Graeme is basically one of my brother's friends. So that's how we met. They're both Arsenal supporters, so it was okay for me to go out with Graeme because he was an Arsenal supporter. So
Yeah.
my brother was fine with it for that reason, and that reason only.
Yeah. It took him a wee while to get
Family
used to the fact.
approval.
Yeah.
It took him a wee while, but he came around eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've always kind of known each other. We've always kind of, obviously, because he's one of my brother's friends, we've always kind of been around each other for years on and off. So, but didn't really know each other that well. But obviously we got there in the end.
Yeah.
And you've always lived in Northern Ireland, then, yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
born and bred. Yeah. Bangor the whole time. Our families too. Both our families are from here, and yeah, never really left. So love it. It's a seaside town, or well, it's a city now. So yeah, we've got a marina. We can walk to the beach in 2 minutes. We just don't get the sun. That's the problem.
Excellent. So tell us a bit about the first time you went to Vegas. What made you go to Vegas?
Yeah, well, I'll start that one because I went before Louise. And it was a present for me from my parents for my 30th. They took the whole family, my two sisters, my mum and dad, and myself, went to Vegas. So it would have been what, 2004?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we done the whole helicopter. Well, me and my dad done a helicopter down the strip. Loved that. I haven't done it since, so I think we might do it again
Yep.
someday.
I would actually.
We stayed in Bally's, which is now Horseshoe. Loved it. I can remember we went downtown Fremont Street one night, and I was blown away there. Like just standing outside watching the bands, having a beer with your dad, the canopy overhead. I was like, this is amazing. I played poker in a casino for the first time that trip. Loved that. That was fabulous. Um, and it was a bigger trip. It wasn't just Vegas. It was San Francisco, Hawaii, which you've been
Oh,
to. Yeah, LA, and then Vegas, and that was it. And we had only started going out in the October before. It was July that trip, so the October of 2003 we started going out, but the trip had been arranged. So
yeah.
off I went, left
I
the week
stayed home
before.
and looked after the dog.
Yeah, so there.
Oh, so when did you first go then, Louise?
Well, I came home from that trip.
And then I'm doing that again. So literally the next year we repeated exactly the same holiday, but we included New York
Yeah.
in it this time. So Vegas was our last stop on that trip. So we stayed in the Golden Nugget this time because he raved so much about Fremont Street. So yeah, and we didn't gamble at all. Like we hadn't a clue what we were doing. We didn't even go near slot machines. I think your mum gave us like $100 or something to put on red and black, and we put it on red and black and then lost it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, $100 red or black, and it lost. And they were like, come back. And we're like, it's gone in one spin.
So yeah, I certainly didn't fall in love with Vegas like the first time I went, which is why anybody that says that has been there once and doesn't really take to it, I was like, no, it was a grower for me. Once I kept on going back, I was like, no, and then when I fell hard.
yeah. Love it. Love it.
So when did you fall hard in love with Vegas then? Was it trip two?
Yeah, would have been trip two, which we went with another couple, and again we stayed in Fremont Street again. I think we stayed in the Golden Nugget
Again,
and but yeah, just and then I think when we started going back more, and we started obviously when we found slots, then obviously we just like the more and more we go back, oh,
and researching it and going, oh, that looks like a good bar, that looks like a good restaurant. Because the first time you go,
you're like a deer in the headlights.
where to go? Yeah.
Like what?
So once you know where to go, I think that helped. Watching blogs, obviously, you learn so much. Like I love it. Like back in the day, I was TripAdvisor forum, just looking at all the posts, the questions, the blogs, and it's like, oh, that sounds amazing. Let's go there. But yeah, I guess YouTube's great for that now. You can see it, visualize it, and go, I want to go there.
It's funny, isn't it? 20 years ago, TripAdvisor was your place for like trip reports, and now
100%.
and now
I don't
YouTube.
go near it.
Yeah, exactly.
Loved it.
So from a vlogging point of view, yeah, because we see you on the screen like once, twice, three times a year. So back in the day, what got you into vlogging, and who did you watch on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, I started that with the holiday, just putting together the pictures and videos from our own holidays. I actually started with a Vegas trip with friends. That was
Like
Louise
just the
mentioned.
music.
But it wasn't vlogging into the camera. It was just whatever pictures and shots you'd taken, having drinks, having dinner, having fun, and put it together to music. And I'd done that for a few trips in a row. And I thought I quite liked that, the editing. I enjoyed it. And then through the TripAdvisor, I think through that forum, somebody posted one day about this guy who packed all the stuff in his car, drove from Florida to Vegas to play poker and make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Trooper, obviously. That sounds amazing. So that got me into YouTube, and I just went into one of his latest ones, loved it. So I went back to the beginning, watched all of his, and then I was like, this is great. I discovered Matt Bridger in the same way.
Yep.
And then eventually I said, because I enjoyed editing our own, and we by that stage really loved going to Vegas, I was like, do you fancy doing it? Are you up for that? And no hesitation, like, yep.
No, it was something I never ever thought about or never ever considered. But when Graeme said it, I was like, there was just no hesitation. I was like, yep, no problem. Yeah, let's go for it.
That's it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Loved
So
it.
who does all the editing and that then?
That'll be me. All of it.
Shocker.
Yeah.
I'm creative director.
Well, no, you're the proof. You're the proof watcher. We would always proof watch before it goes live. So yeah, you have to give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I do now come up with more sort of ideas behind the scenes.
Yeah. But yeah, editing's all me. Yeah.
Excellent.
And are you self-taught with that, Graeme, then, or is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was some like Windows Media Player program or something I started with, and then it was obviously from watching Trooper. I got Power Director. That's what he used. So that's the one I bought, and that's what I use still. So
And do you still watch Trooper now?
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure about what he's doing right now.
No.
But I've followed everything up till now. I feel like I'm invested in his life. I've been watching him for over 10 years.
He was a little bit of a ray of sunshine during the COVID years. He was the 15 minutes every day of seeing the Vegas Strip, even though you couldn't possibly get there.
100%, yeah. I do enjoy it. The poker side of it, even the candy business I went into. But yeah, I still watch him. Yeah, I love it.
So what's the strangest thing that's happened to you in your years of vlogging? Yeah, what's the strangest thing that's happened to you?
Yeah,
probably the strangest, but the best was when we were coming out of I think it was Pyramid Cafe. We went for lunch or went for breakfast in Luxor, and we were going up the walkway, and BJ came up and surprised us behind us.
This is only our second or third vlogging trip, so we'd never been recognised or anything like that.
And obviously we kind of watched them sort of all the time, and obviously knew who they were. And
I'll give you the clip so you can show it.
Good afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah, just out of Pyramid Cafe in Luxor. Oh, we've got a photo bomber. Yes. Yes.
Vegas cheers.
Oh my. No.
Holy shit! I saw you recording. I was like, this is perfect.
No way.
How are you
We
guys?
heard a rumor you were coming today.
I hope you show up.
I hope you show up.
Surprised us. So yeah, that was strange but amazing at the same time.
Yeah. And the other one
Never
I
a
would
bit of
say
doing that.
was when we got our first hand pay, which I'll send you the clip of, which was in Park MGM. The following trip, we went back to the exact same slot machine and hit our second hand pay on the same machine, same bet size, everything. And so that, I
Nice.
thought that was a bit freaky. So yeah,
That
I'll
is
send you the clip.
that's really unusual for that to happen because normally I
Yeah,
think people go, I've got a lucky machine in a lucky casino because I
yeah,
won a jackpot last year, and you go back and it fleeces you the following time. So to go, so
yeah.
to go.
Well, it did that the third time.
A
Remember
wee
you
bit
for your
back.
loyalty card.
Yeah.
Excellent. So what tips would you have for someone that was just about to start vlogging? What would you give them as top tips?
Ooh,
I would say just be yourself and create content that you want to watch, that you would sit down and watch on YouTube, that you would want to see. And yeah, just be yourself and just,
Yeah.
which is not always easy when you're sort of for the cameras there. It's like, and it can take a while kind of to sort of be yourself. I find that certainly at the beginning it was like,
yeah. I'd say from an editing point of view, I would say if you've never done it, is practice. If you're going away with your other half or a night out or a weekend, have a wee practice. Edit where you're going, what you're doing, your food, your drinks, and then stick it into maybe a free editing program and piece it together, add music. Because when you come home from your first Vegas trip, if that's the first time editing, you're going to look at 1,000 odd clips of footage from your week's trip and go, where do I start? It's a nightmare. So I would say have a wee practice at that first. And the other one I would say would be, yeah, proof watch everything before you share it, and use Canva for creating thumbnails or getting wee clips. I think it's a great wee program because there's a free version of Canva. So that would be my tips.
And do you guys watch your own videos back afterwards when they're
No,
live?
once just proof watch and that's it.
Never watched any of them back.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, well, we know you watch yours. You told us before.
We're too busy watching other vloggers to watch ourselves.
Yeah.
And a quick question: there are some vloggers out there that I know who are almost anonymous, i.e., they don't tell their friends and family that they do it. Yeah. Are you really open with your friends, family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would share it on my own personal Facebook page. If a vlog comes out, I'll share it and tag myself and tag Louise. So yeah.
Yes, and get lectures from the parents about you're drinking too much.
Yeah. 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 Sometimes you forget your mum's watching this. You're like, oh.
So you've obviously had some good wins on slots. Yeah, you talk about Park MGM there. So apart from slots, do you play anything else in Vegas, or is it purely slots?
I don't know. It's kind of slots for me. I kind of table games are like, yeah,
Don't like them.
no.
Yeah, I would dabble in poker the odd time. I do enjoy it. I don't play it enough to feel confident that I'm any good. But if Louise went to bed at say 2 o'clock and I was still a wee bit of energy and we're in a hotel with a poker room, I might nip off for an hour or two and have a wee drunken gamble because I enjoy it. But we don't play blackjack or roulette or anything like that. We dabbled on bar tops the last trip for the first time. Played a bit of Keno when you played slots. That was a gem bar. Loved it. Yeah, so that was different, but we don't really play anything else apart from slots. I mean, it's an easy one to play as a couple. You can sit together, cocktail waitress comes around, get us drink.
Yeah, exactly.
And, my money's Louise's money. Like we don't do separate budgets or anything, so we just play together.
Excellent. So what's your biggest win that you've had?
Yeah, well, that first hand pay that we talked about at Park VM, I think it was $3,000, more or less. It was just under.
Nice.
It was a mansion bonus on Huff and More Puff. Wearing the t-shirt.
Oh my God!
Other slot machines are available.
Yeah.
Of all the t-shirts that you could possibly wear, I think Huff and More Puff is the least likely one I would wear now.
Well, it's our favourite.
Year one, yes.
Hear that? Now it's okay with us.
It was, well, again, I'll send you the clip, but it was mansion bonus. We got a full screen and one of the squares turned around and it was the major, which was 2.5 grand, and all the other money added up to about another 400 or 500.
Lovely.
And then the second hand pay on the next trip was on the wheel. It actually landed on the major, and it was about
nice.
2.5, and it was 2.5 grand, something like that, 2.2 maybe. But
Well,
yeah.
if Sarah's done her editing skills right, you can see that video right here.
Yeah, that's why we wanted it. Major! Major! Fucking major! We got the major! Holy shit! Woo! Woohoo! Woohoo! Holy shit! Yes! Yes! First fucking hand pay ever! Deja vu's, give us that mansion bonus. No, we just sailed on by, it's gonna be mega hands. Oh my god, Louise. Oh my fucking god. Would you go back to the face? Would you Adam and Eve it? Oh my god! Well, things just took a turn for the better.
hey, I'll send you the
No pressure.
So hotels wise, yeah, are you MGM loyalists or do you go across the different groups? And if all the comps were the same, where would you stay?
Yeah, we're only MGM unless you're taking the 3-day break to get more comps.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one who has an account, an MGM rewards account. Louise doesn't. So
Although we're going to sign up.
yeah, I think we might change that on our next trip to both try and get comps, because we're not going to hit gold anymore. We don't think we're currently gold, so I get decent comps, resort fee free. So yeah, if our trip's long enough, we would go 3 nights, and maybe go downtown, and then back to MGM. So
Yeah, if you could get
Go on, Lou. Sorry.
if you could get like comps everywhere, I would stay in Cosmopolitan all day long.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
your favorite room at Cosmo is which one?
well, we've only stayed once.
The one with the Japanese soaking tub.
Overlooking the fountains, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Well, we haven't had a fountain.
That's
We
a
weren't
good
lucky
one.
enough to get that, so we haven't had a fountain view there. But I think close second would be New York for me. I love everything about that place: the bars, the restaurants, the casino. It's just the room for me is my favorite. But yeah, it's right up there.
Okay, so what about time of year? So we love May and we love sort of October. What about you guys?
You know,
Yeah, well, yeah, start of October would kind of be, because it's not like I'm gonna go on fire heat sort of temperature, so it's kind of starting to cool down, but it's still like it's really hot.
Yeah.
And then sometimes April can be like hit or miss. You can be sort of like really warm or it can be windy. So yeah, start of October for me would be the perfect time to go.
we've been in January quite a lot because my birthday's January, so we would always go for that, because where else would you want to spend your birthday? So, but it wouldn't be, it's not ideal weather-wise usually, when you get the odd nice day. But I think we've done, apart from maybe February and December, I'm pretty sure we've been every month.
I was gonna say we literally covered every month there.
At some point, yeah. I'd love to try Christmas and New Year sometime. I've never done that. Never done Halloween, but keep watching.
Exactly. I think the Gem Bar extension might be built by the 31st of October.
Frenchie's gonna be able to retire.
He's gonna need a lot of ingredients.
Yeah.
I think so.
So what does a day when you're there, Lou, in early October, yeah, and the weather's still 90 and it's still lovely in the evening, nice and cool, yeah. What does a normal day or an average Vegas day look like, yeah? Are you pool guys or are you lunch people or are you lie in till 2 in the afternoon and stay up all night people?
Probably a mixture of everything. I kind of like the pool days, and then we kind of like us. Probably if you watch our vlogs, you'll know we like our late nights as well.
Depends on the night before.
Yeah, it depends on obviously the night before, but yeah, kind of a mixture of everything. That's I think what I love about Vegas. You can kind of do it whatever way you want to. Like you can get up really early and go to the pool, or you can have a wild night the night before, like not go to bed till 6, and like you can pretty much you can do it all.
We would mostly gamble at night. So during the day we'd be pool, lunch, or maybe a nice meal, drinks, go to a bar, meet people. But we wouldn't really slot during the day as much. We would save that for after dinner and then see where the night goes. Yeah.
Well, if we're up, we might low roll during the day.
Yeah. Or maybe take a small portion of your budget out, or use your free play during the day. But generally, gambling's a nighttime activity for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So what about your, there's a lot of them and we have a lot of favourites, but we have one major favourite. But what is your favourite bar in Vegas and why?
Oh, Whiskey Liquor Up, without a doubt.
It's got to be Whiskey.
I've had so many amazing times there. It's just like, the drinks are lethal. But yeah, it's just such a good...
I just love the way it's been dry.
Yeah, and we've had so many, like even in January we went, and it's like we've had such good crack.
The barman Mo that we see there all the time is fantastic.
He's brilliant.
The drinks are dangerous.
And the music there's fantastic, yeah.
If you go to the weekend, you get the stage right beside you, so you can hear that. But the atmosphere is great because everyone's having a good time because those drinks are strong. If you've ever seen them pouring the drinks, you're like,
yeah, we've been.
And then you've all the mayhem down Fremont Street that you can just sit and watch, like unfolding.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
I would say for bars though, like notable mentions to Chocolate Bar in New York, because I love that it's right on the edge of the casino. I think the atmosphere is great. You can see and hear the slot machines, and the drinks are great. And for a view, Skyfall, we enjoy that. But Whiskey Liquor Up would be number one.
So if those are your like go-to places in Vegas in terms of your favorite places, favorite bars, if you could burn down one place in Vegas, where is the place that needs to be razed to the ground?
Somebody's going to answer this question quicker than the other.
For me, sorry, not sorry, Resource World. Yeah, I don't get it. I just can't take it at all. It's just it's a bit soulless and lifeless. We've spent time in it, but I've never really had maybe I just need to have a really good night out in it or something, but I can't warm to it at all.
No.
What about you, Graeme?
I toyed with a few, but I settled on Virgin Hotel because, well, number one, it's way out of the way. I would miss it if it was gone, but I toyed with the idea of saying Excalibur. And then I thought, no, it's MGM and it's the gateway to Luxor and Mandalay, and so that wouldn't work. And I thought about Oyo.
I don't think anybody would miss Virgin if it disappeared off the face of the earth.
I settled on Virgin. Yeah, it can burn. I wouldn't miss it.
So on the flip side, then, I mean, Vegas is like crazy with literally everything you can think of. But what's missing? So if you could replace Virgin and build it somewhere else, what would take its place? If you had planning permission, what would you build?
Such a tough question.
Yeah, it's a good question, but a tough question. I think the only thing that came into my head, and they talked about this years ago, and I don't know whether they ever it's still in the works over, is for a monorail from the airport right down to the strip. I thought you have a monorail from the airport to the strip with a bar on it. So you get off, leave the airport and get onto the... And then maybe another one for your way home when they give you counselling and therapy on the way home back to the airport.
What a great answer.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh dear. So if you're not in Vegas, dare I say it, where would you be?
Probably Jamaica would be right up there, or Caribbean anyway. We
Mhm.
love the Caribbean. Yeah,
Jamaica would be my favorite, kind of next to Vegas. It would be my favorite.
yeah. The people are amazing. Yeah, we were there in April. Fabulous time. We didn't even see Jamaica because we've been so many times. We've done all the touristy things, so we just enjoyed this new resort, and it was great. Loved it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah,
We loved it
we
then.
were there in January. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's why we worked with
Lovely.
Yeah, it was great.
Lovely at that time of year to get away from the cold of the UK as well, which is
Yeah.
really nice. So last couple of questions then, guys. Yeah. So if you could meet one famous person in Vegas and take them for dinner, where would you take them and who would it be?
I think I settled on Billy Connolly for me. I think when he tells a story, you listen. I love him. I think he's hilarious, and yeah, I could listen to him all day. As to where to go, I never thought of that. So I guess the tilted kilt, seeing he's Scottish, he'd probably like it in
Very
there.
clever.
So why not?
And what about you, Lou?
Definitely have to be George Clooney for me. We nearly
Wow.
our trips did our trips did overlap once, but sadly like he never rang. It like was waiting for the phone call, but yeah, I think I would take George to Prime Steakhouse in Glasgow.
Very,
Nice
very
weather.
romantic. Very romantic.
I know. I just stay at home that day.
So we are seeing you in a couple of weeks. Woohoo! Can't wait. But when are you next in Vegas?
Halloween.
Yes,
Hello?
30th of October.
Yeah, we arrive on Thursday, the 30th of October. 9 nights. We finally booked all our hotels, so we're doing 3 nights to Dara, totally comped. 3 nights Fontainebleau, totally comped because we emailed Brazil, I think her name is. Yeah, we used that, and then back to
New York.
New York for 3 nights, totally comped. So 9 nights, no resort fees, no room charges, nothing. It's like
Awesome.
ideal. So
It's-
looking
it's-
forward to that.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't
we've
it-
always wanted to do Vegas at Halloween, and we've never been able to do it.
Yeah.
So
And obviously you guys are going. There's
You need
loads
to
of
prep
people
your
going.
liver. Prep
Yeah.
your liver.
I know. Well, yeah. Our livers are used to it.
right, welcome.
So listen, thank you for sharing all of that with us. I'm sure everybody watching has got a new window on your life and are even bigger fans than they were before. So we will see you in 2 weeks' time for your birthday, and then lock up your pistachio martinis because the Brits are coming. The Brits are coming in October. Frenchie, hold those chairs, and we will see you there then.
That's going to be carnage.
Brilliant.
So thank you very much for being
Well-
part of our first series of In the Window Seat, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys. It's been fun. Can't wait to watch it and all the rest that you're going to do. So yeah,
Cool.
look forward to it.
Lovely to see you. See you soon.
Cheers.
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 Cheers.